All right, so I did get my card back from PSA. This is my first experience with PSA. I will say that it's what I expected, although that does not make me happy. So we'll open it up, we'll take a look, we'll see if there's any notes or what type of information they actually give you in the packaging. Again, my first experience with them, so I don't know what to expect as far as inside the packaging and how they claim a grade is a grade. This was for my serialized Brothers War Ramos. And again, this is my first experience with them, so I was expecting something that I pulled out of a pack to grade near mint. And I guess there are a lot of factors as far as centering. I know foils can be hard to grade because you get different roller marks, and there's a lot of different things that go into it, but I don't know if they explain it or give you any information. So we'll take a look, go over the grade, and see what we got here. I'm going to try to open this a little slow. I don't know if there's any information here. All right, so it looks like there is a pack here. I'll open that up. So here's what you get. You get a PSA box. So I take this off screen a little bit. So there's a packing list here. I don't think this is going to have any information other than the order number and tracking and stuff like that. So let me take it off cam again real quick. Just take a look. So this has my information, who signed off on it, the amount, just so you're aware, the amount was for this card was $75 plus $14 shipping. So it was $89 charged to me. They put it in at $9.99 as a value. It's probably close to the value, but nothing about the grading. So what we got here is a near mint to mint 8. I was hoping there would be some additional grades. I thought I selected that, so I could see how they came up with that score. Pack fresh, I expected an 8.5 to a 9. I know with foils, it's very rare to get a 9.5 or 10. There was no dings, there's no roller marks. So maybe someone that has experience with PSA can explain to me what I missed, why I expected the 8.5 to a 9 and did not get it. Again, I'm not upset by it. I expected that because I heard a lot of bad stories from getting grades in PSA now versus when they were out in the 90s. The 90s, they were more generous, but the centering, it's a little off. There's a little less border here versus here, but I wouldn't say it's bad. We're talking minuscule. Maybe a little fatter border on the bottom versus the top, but again, minuscule. You can see it a little bit here and a little bit here. It's a little fatter here and here, a little thinner here and here. So maybe it was just on the centering that it knocked it down from an 8.5 to a 8. Because the card, if you go back to one of my other videos, it was pulled from a pack. There's no whiting. There's no damage from opening the pack on it. And I put it immediately into a sleeve, so there's no fingerprints or scuffing on a table. And then I put it into a top loader until I went to ship it out. And then when you ship it out, you have to put it into a card saver. But there we go. It is a 8 near mint. Again, I expected an 8.5, or I didn't expect. I was hoping for an 8.5 to a 9, this is what I got. So again, anyone with experience with PSA, maybe give me some feedback. Is it all in that centering that threw my score down? Because as you can see in my videos, it was packed fresh and put directly into a sleeve. All right. Maybe this information will help you, give you some pricing of what I paid. It did take about 3 days to get from the East Coast to California, and then it took about a week before they actually checked it in. And once they checked it in, the process took about another week. I would say 4 or 5 business days for the grading to actually move. It started on I guess the closest thing I can compare it to is like when you order from Domino's, they give you, we got the order, we put it in the oven. They have like an 8-step or 10-step cycle to show you where it is in the process. And I got it, and it started on like a 4 or 5, and then it took about a day or 2 for each step. So it took about a full 5 business days to finally say it was done, and then it took about 3 business days to get back to me from West Coast to East Coast. And again, it was $89 total with $75 plus $14 shipping for the grading and for the shipping back to me. So there you go. Again, I appreciate any feedback from anyone that has experience with PSA. Let me know what to expect from in the future. Is it, again, all on that centering? Or is there something I'm missing about the quality, maybe foil versus not foil, or because there's no roller marks, 0 scratches. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think, and I hope this feedback helps someone who's looking for information on PSA and grading and how it works and how much it costs. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.